Hi, welcome back to Bride Society. Today we are thinking about how to ask your bridesmaids to be your bridesmaids, or your friends to be your bridesmaids. That would make more sense. Yeah. So you've had the big proposal between you and your partner, or maybe you did it, and now you're thinking about who you want to be your bridesmaids or your groomsmen even, and maybe you're thinking you maybe want a more creative way of asking them. But of course, this video aside, of course it's completely fine just to walk up to them and be like, will you be my bridesmaid? Will you be my best man? Etc.
That's what I did. So
and it worked. I said yes. It happened. We were there. It all worked out, and everyone got the message. But so that's totally fine. You know, obviously there's already so many other things going on with weddings. This is not something you have to stress about, feel you have to spend money on, or anything like that if you don't want to. But it's maybe just something fun and creative that you can do if it's what you want.
So probably the simplest way, if you want to kind of go a bit further than just verbally asking.
Yeah, I was like, that was probably the simplest way.
Is getting a card and maybe writing a meaningful message in there saying how much kind of they mean to you and how you want them to be there on your big day. So you can get lots of kind of personalised cards or specific will you be my bridesmaid or other kind of bridal party member cards now, or you could kind of make your own or personalise it with that person's name or something like that. And just write a nice note in there.
Yeah, particularly if I don't know, you feel a bit shy and embarrassed about that. By the way, so write it down, just slip it. I'm big on a meaningful card. I'm one of those people that won't send a birthday card or a Christmas card or anything that's just to and from, because I'm like, what is the point in that? I have to write something. She's like, what did I write in her Christmas card?
I do always appreciate your the messages you write in your cards.
It's taking a minute to let that person know.
Yeah, because we don't tell kind of our loved ones or kind of friends enough, I think, how much kind of they mean to you often. So it's nice to spread the love a bit.
Yeah, take the opportunity and just deal with that British stiff upper lip thing and just yes. Another cute thing we've seen is these decorative balloons, so that they have some feathers in them or something, but basically they have the message will you be my bridesmaid, will you be my groomsman, printed onto the balloon itself.
The giant balloons.
So really attractive ones, not just the little regular kids party blow up ones.
I have seen those printed the message on there, and you send it kind of on a card, and you've got to inflate the balloon yourself, and then it reveals the message. So that's another way of doing it. But you
gotta hope it doesn't pop when you're doing it yourself, because then it's all ruined.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just thinking this through.
But so big balloons that can be delivered, I guess, or I've seen a company I think they're called the Balloon Fairy. They're Australian based, but you'll get the idea for the type of thing if you look on there, of these kind of really pretty balloons that do the asking for you. So another idea is maybe a slightly more expensive way of doing it is you can give some jewellery, and not just any jewellery, but maybe knot shaped little knots, I don't know, because you're tying the knot, and they kind of, the ones we've seen often comes with kind of little slogan quote, kind of saying I'm tying can't tie the knot without you by my side, or something along those lines. That's probably not what it says at all, but
sorry.
Not of that,
I'm quite a sentimentally kind of person. Sorry, yeah,
if you are, but
I like the idea. It was the caption. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. So you maybe get some earrings or a necklace, something, and if it could be something that they could wear on the wedding day, might not be, could just be an everyday thing. So all these ideas that we're talking about, we've put a Pinterest board together, so which we'll also link below, so you can see kind of what we're talking about.
I guess you can probably get that kind of thing on Etsy and not on the high street and stuff. I guess they're the kind of go-to places.
And another thing, kind of probably maybe one with the most effort, unless you go to a company and order it ready made is you can make like Be My
Which
Bridesmaid. Yeah, and they look really good. Like Be My Bridesmaid boxes. So you put together a little personalised box with a few bits, and then either on the box it could say Be My Bridesmaid, or you could put a card inside, and you could put things like candles or like mini Prosecco bottles, nail varnish, things like that. So if you do it yourself, you can really tailor it to your friends, so you know what they like, and just like a little treat box for them, because you're asking them to be part of your wedding. Or you can go online and see what options there are for companies that do this. They probably offer personalisation as well, like putting a name on, or get like monogrammed things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, another one we had was biscuits. Definite winner in my book. So yeah, like ones that sort of like spell out like "Will you be my bridesmaid" and that kind of thing. Actually, I was just thinking for when we were planning our wedding photographers, after we booked them, sent us a box of biscuits in the mail that said thank you, like with a little note saying thank you for booking us.
That's really nice.
Yeah, they were the best suppliers we had. After you, of course, who supplied that one cake. But sorry, you provided the whole cake. It's fine.
I've forgotten that I had done that for you, so that's
okay. But yeah, and I think that same company does obviously like things like Be My Bridesmaid.
And you can get kind of just like individualised biscuits that have the message on as well, rather than like spelling out.
Or you could get like one of those like Millie's cookies ones, you know, the giant cookies, and have it written on.
That would be. I'd say yes to that.
Yeah, you're like, don't like you very much, but yes! Give me a giant cookie.
Yeah.
And along the kind of biscuit cookie line, of course, mugs. I'm the link in my brain is being able to dunk into tea there. Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, you can get them with it written on the mug. Or you're saying like you're seeing someone on the bottom, so like when you drunk the tea. So you invite your friend around for a cuppa and like they're drinking it, so you're probably like waiting for them to finish the tea anxiously. And hoping they're not one of those people that like leaves like the bottom third of their tea.
Have to drink it all.
But yeah, and they say like, what was it?
Like just "Will you be my bridesmaid" on the bottom. Like or well, as I was saying to you earlier, there's I think the same company that I'd seen this Be My Bridesmaid mug also do one that say "You've been poisoned" on the bottom. So if it's someone you don't particularly like and you invite them round.
Yeah, so what if you've got like two friends coming over, you're only asking one of them to be your bridesmaid?
We wouldn't advocate any actual poisoning, but we just thought that was quite funny. Yeah. So if you've got any maybe little bridesmaids you want to ask, or if you want to ask flower girls, one idea we saw was a jigsaw. So you give them this jigsaw that they've got to put together, and then once it's made, it asks the question essentially. So it might be fun for like a smaller child to do.
I'm a big fan of jigsaws.
Or an older bridesmaid could.
Don't roll out those in their 30s. No, I'm assuming it was like a 12-piece.
Yes.
Yeah, not like 1,000. Got one on the go over in the corner. Yeah, so there's quite a few different cute ideas.
Yeah.
But let us know if you've like come up with or seen any other like quite inventive, creative ones. I'm sure there's lots out there that we've just sort of not thought of.
Or if you've kind of used any of these or other ways to ask your bridal party.
Yeah, let us know how it went down. Assume they said yes, but like... let us know. Let us know if there's any other videos you'd like to see on our channel, and any questions you might have. And please remember to hit subscribe, and if you like the video, give us a like.